Okay, so we're talking about order of operations today, and when I say order of operations, I mean BIDMAS. So BIDMAS relates to the order in which we do calculations. We do brackets first, we do indices second. Indices are things like powers, so if you've got 3 squared, you do the squared first before you do any other calculations. Then we have division and multiplication. Now these are on the same level, and you go from left to right. So for example, if we do 8 divided by 4 times 2, we would do 8 divided by 4 first, and then we would times 2 second, giving us an answer of 8 divided by 4 is 2, times by 2 is 4. If you went the other way, you would get 4 times 2 is 8, 8 divided by 8 is 1. So we have to go from left to right when we do division and multiplication, and similarly for subtraction is also left to right. Okay, so I've got an example here which will allow us to make sure we do the order of operations in the correct order. So first thing we look at is brackets. Are there any brackets? Yes, there are. So we can do things in the brackets first. Okay? And then once we're inside the brackets, we then have to follow BIDMAS again. So inside the brackets, we've got 3 minus 4 times 2 plus 12 over 6. So we've got multiplication and division. So on the next line, I'm going to do that multiplication and division to give 3 minus 5 times 7. These are unchanged. Minus, let's do the bracket. So 3 stays unchanged. Then we've got minus 4 times 2, so that's minus 8. And then plus 12 over 6, well that's plus 2. Okay, great. So we're still on brackets, we've still got this bracket to deal with, so let's do the operations inside the bracket. So next we've got addition and subtraction, so we go from left to right. So let's keep this the same, 3 minus 5 times 7, okay, minus brackets, okay. 3 minus 8, well that's at minus 5, and then minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. Okay. On the next line, we've still got this bracket, and we've got this minus sign here. So let's sort that out. 3 minus 5 times 7, minus times minus 3, well that's going to be add 3. Okay. What's next? Well, I've got this multiplication. Okay, so 3 minus 5 times 7, well that's minus 35, plus 3. Okay. Then we go from left to right. 3, take away 35, well that's minus 32, and then minus 32, add 3 is minus 29. So the answer is minus 29. Hey, things that can catch you out. When you're doing the addition and subtraction, some people say, well, this is 35 plus 3, but they ignore this minus sign. This minus sign and this 35 are one and the same, so it's actually negative 35 minus 35, add 3. You can't say 35 plus 3 because it doesn't make sense. You have to include this negative sign here. And if you do that, if you follow BIDMAS, if you write all your working, you can't go wrong.